Does anyone?
It's all about Arena. Hey, Christian in the house. How are you guys? And welcome back to the channel. Today we are on my Marius account, IPR Yao, to show you something that he recently got. This thing right here, the new champion Marius the Gallant, and we're gonna showcase him and what he can do. In advance, I can say he is amazing, bro. He is one of the PvE kings in the game right now. He's pair to pair with Gnat in damage output over PvE content. So we're gonna showcase him, how we built it, how it's good to build it, and some other uses of him. So let's go. Let's go straight to the champion. First of all, let me read the skills for you. He got a defense aura on all battles. So every place you can use him as aura and gives defense. He's a defense based nuker, so all his skills are based on defense, and we're gonna see what he can do. He's A1. Attack all enemies has 35% when booked, 50% of chance of putting infeeble debuff for 1 turn. It's a good debuff. Most of the boss after the recent upgrades does not take Amphibole as a debuff, but this skill can do some damage and is very useful when paired with his passive, and is an AoE, so in contents like Hydra and things like that, he can deal damage with this skill on everybody. His A2 is the real deal of his kit. It's a skill that attack all enemies 3 times, and each hit decreases the duration of all enemy buffs by 1 turn. This skill is based on defense and enemy max HP. You know, it's like a nut, a triple hit based on boss max HP, so he can really do damage. The problem with him is he does not have the same multiplier as Nut. Nut is a single hitter nuker, so this guy is an AoE nuker, so the multiplier is a bit low compared to Nut, but he can deal insane amount of damage in some contents, and you're gonna see it. Let's continue. His A3 places increased accuracy and increased defense on himself and all allies for 3 turns, and stuns the enemy with the highest turn meter and grants an extra turn. So he's a defense based nuker that self buffs defense on himself and increase accuracy, and his skills need accuracy for the extra effect. So this is crazy. And there is more. He got a passive that the champion is immune to turn meter reduction effects and decrease speed, so nobody can mess with his turn meter, and if somebody tries to mess with his turn meter, he will use his A1 as a response to that, and if a mythical or a boss try to change forms, he will use his A1 as response to that too. So he's an annoying champion. And he can really do some damage, and we're gonna show you. Masteries. Let me move myself here so you can see the masteries. We went for the offense 3 left side until you get Helm Smasher, and some cooldown reduction here, left side to Helm Smasher and cooldown reduction with methodical to benefit from the A1s. Since he needs a bit of accuracy, we went for the right side of the blue tree until we got this Master Hex, so we can try to extend the Amphibo whenever it's possible to land it. So this is the Masters we are using. So here the status we are using on him. We built him for PvP content. So he's with 1 turn Stone Skin and 1 turn and Little. Here the total status: 44k HP, almost 6k defense, 248 speed, critical capped, and 290 critical damage with 351 accuracy because it's a useful status. Let's showcase him on dungeons now. First of all, Sun Devil. We are going like this. Gnats go first, him goes second, Gnats goes again, and now Marius finished the job. 15 seconds. 15 seconds. Let's go again. Sifix A1, put sleep. Hiho debuffs. Gnats A3. Marius A3. Refresh. Everything again. Gnats A3. Marius A3. And it's over. When Marius get a blessing, we can put the same blessing as Gnat on him, and it will be even more safer. Let's see one more time. Do you see the difference between damage of Gnat? He is always at the maximum damage, and Marius is not on the maximum damage. That's the difference on their multiplier. But they are very powerful. Both are kings of the PvE content. Look at this. Look at this. Always 15 seconds. Let me show you the status we are using it here. Here are the team setup. Peanuts always A3, 250 speed with Affinity Breaker set. Affinity Breaker set, 350 critical damage, 5.4k defense, 250 speed. Marius, 248 speed with the set I just showed you. Prince Kymar, 183 speed, highest critical damage on the comp, 355 and a lot of HP. He's on bolster set and I'm gonna show you why. Sifi, normal build for PvP. She just needs to be the first to play on the team. And Hiho is in poison set with enough accuracy to land the debuffs and being second to play. So she needs to be the second to play and needs the accuracy. So she's on 310 speed. This setup, HO first, Sifi starts with A1, Prince Kaima only will reset. Let's show you once more. Okay, he's perfect. Now let's show him with Shogun. Do you notice something? Almost the same team. Let me show you. Here, Gnut's always A3, the same as the Sandavo. Hiho, starting with A2, then A3, the same as the Sandavo. Marius, only A2, the same as the Sandavo. Kaimar, with the same build. He doesn't even need preset, because he will use his A3. And Coldheart, only A3. She's built for doing damage, only that. I will show you her build after. Let's make a run. That's Affinity Breaker Gnut, because that's a bad affinity for him. A3, 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 reset, cleans, A3, almost over. 15 seconds, the same as the Sun Devil. Let's do it again. Kaimar has the highest critical damage, so he's the focus of the Shogun. The team used the same thing again. Hiho cleanses. Gnut, Marius, it's over. Gnut is not a good affinity on this level of Shogun, the 25. So the Affinity Breaker is something very useful for him. You reduce the amount of fails and the hard thing on the boss. So it's a very safe run. It never fails and is very fast. It's a really good speed farm. And you can replace Hiho with a lot of champions like Raman 2, for example, Huela, and many others. It will be not perfect as her, but it will work. Look at this. Look at this. Speed farming. Marius and Nut, the double HP nuker. So let me show you the build here. Here it's Hiho's build. She's built like this. Poison set, because both Shogun and Sandavo, as many debuffs you can put on them to do more damage and to power up the damage of your team, the better. Here are her Masteries. And here are her status. Nut, as I said, Affinity Breaker. Here are the status. And here are the Masteries. Kaimar, here are the Masteries. He's with this mastery to have more critical damage, to be the focus of the Shogun. He's on bolster just to have more HP and to not die on the first hit of the boss. Here's a Marius build I already showed you, and here are Coldheart. She only needs to do damage. She only needs to do damage. So these are her status, and here are the blessing, the Masteries. So, and here is the Sifi. It's just a tanky Sifi that we use on Arena. So, with this team you can speed farm Shogun and Sandavo very, very fast. This champion is a monster of the PvE content. We do not have Hydra keys anymore, but you can already imagine how powerful he is on Hydra. He will be one of the Hydra kings. This champion, Marius the Gallant, I don't have any keys to test, but he is one of the kings of Hydra right now. He is crazy, he can do crazy amount of damage. Crazy amount of damage. Let's test him on Arena now. That's something we want to see. Let's see Marius on arena because he's a good defense-based nuker. Oh, he already used his A1 because, oh look, they are trying to control his turn meter and he's using A1s all around. Let me put defense up and nuke. Oh, he can do damage, he can do damage. Let's try another teams. These are platinum, so the teams are very tanky. Oh, because the mastery took turn meet, tried to took turn meet of him, so he used A1. Let me do this just to check the damage of the Marius. Oh, he messed with us again, and we again dealt an A1. And look, he took our skills turn, but we gonna put defense up and increase accuracy on all team, and we got our skill back. And we are going to nuke. We almost killed everyone. He can do damage. He can be annoying. Look, A1 again, killed the Sifi and almost killed the Yukong. That's good. That's a good champion. He can be your defense-based nuker. Look, he's going to use A1 and put in Fibo. Look, he can really nuke. And he's spamming A1s everywhere. He's spamming A1s everywhere. Oh, he transformed. We A1. Narcissus for sure. He's a really great nuker. This is his A1. So we are winning full auto battles on the top of the platinum. Look, he tried to mess with our turn meter with counterattack. We killed Narcissus with A2. A1. And because of the extra turn, he get his skills way fast. We are speed farming the platinum using Marius. He tried to mess with a turn in Fibo on them. Tried to mess with the turn again. They are being nuked. They are being nuked. Narcissus is gone. Messed with the turn meter. A1. Fast farming. Fast farming. Fast farming at platinum. Putting him on stone skin. So when they try to mess with his turn meter, he counterattacks. It's very annoying. It's very annoying because he can put Infibo on the A1. That's why we have a bit of accuracy on his build. So he can land the Infibo and diminishes the buff's turn with the A3. Look, we took away the stone skin because of the effect of the skills. We're lucky with the A2 of the Kaimar. We counterattack. Okay. Look, the Infibo. Oh. Look at this, look at this. This team doesn't even count. Oh, look. He messed with the turn meter, we put Infibo on them. He messed again, we counterattack again. And we didn't had our turn yet. Oh, he took away our skills. We counterattack. And we are counterattacking a lot. That's the power of his A1, brother. Look, look. He only had one turn, in fact, and he did almost as the same damage, half of the damage of Narcissus that had 4 turns. That's crazy. He can be your defense nuker. He messed with the turn meter, A1, Infibo. We debuff, we attacked, killed one champion, messed with turn meter, we counterattack, we killed. Infibo, and now they're dead. We are speed farming the platinum with Marius as nuker, besides Tara, besides Narcissus. And that's it, boys. Marius is really a crazy champion. He is one of the PvE kings and he is useful with the same build on the PvP as well. And we have one more thing to say about it. This champion also works very well with Slayer set, because all his skills are AoE. So in Slayer set he is a beast too. So if you can build him with 9 pieces Slayer set or even 6 pieces, it will be very good for his damage. If you're planning to use him only on PvE, I would say to use a Slayer set. It's a better set for PvE only. But if you want PvP content too, go for Stone Skin and Lethal or Stone Skin and Savage, and you can do both things at the same time. Be a PvP king and a PvE king. That's it. Marius the Gallant. Thank you for my boy Yao for letting me do this showcase on his account. And guys, if you like arena content, champion showcases, please give the like to this video and subscribe to the channel to more of this kind of content. And always remember,
it's all about arena.
And do the Harlem Shake.